Hello guys, welcome back to another Bin video. Today we are going to be reading Giant Shark, Megalodon, a prehistoric super predator. Swimming around the ocean and the prehistoric times. I know a lot about this kind of shark because I'm a big fan of it. Megalodon. In a warm, ancient sea more than 2 million years ago, a huge, deadly creature lurked through the waves, propelling itself with its powerful body and tail. Sorry, I have this weird. This enormous fish cruised to death like a giant living torpedo. Its gasping jaws were big enough to swallow objects the size of a horse and were lined with razor-sharp teeth as big as your hand. Oh yeah, little Vincent.
We got a haircut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. So sorry for the thing that's been keeping us away from uploading videos. I was thinking to read a series with prehistoric animals. Well, about animals like narwhals, but not spiders. I hate spiders. Sorry. In a single bite, it could rip apart huge chunks of flesh. Dolphin dead. This fearsome predator was Megalodon. Megalodon. It's a giant, big-toothed shark. Now extinct. Duh. It was the biggest predatory shark that ever lived. You thought the Mosasaurus was bigger? Nah. If you've seen the Meg movie, you would probably be scared of it. I've watched it before.
Not
pretty scary. Yeah, but we weren't freaking out.
Megalodon.
Yeah, I've done all we wanted to say. We're doing so a little bit. So you don't know what's going on right now, right?
I do.
So what are we doing for an entire month?
I have no idea.
Okay, so you don't know.
What?
So we are going to be reading books to the viewers about animals. But not just any animal, ocean animals. Great white sharks, lemon sharks,
Blobfish. Blobfish.
I don't think that's not that big. Bigger than a great white shark.
But as big as a whale shark,
Sheesh!
Because whale
Look
sharks.
at this. Oh my gosh.
Look at the killer whale. Killer whales are huge.
Yeah, but Megalodon eats killer whales. At least the killer whales won't go hunting for the narwhals.
Okay, go.
Megalodon was an enormous shark.
Shark.
Its body grew to be more than
50 feet.
15 meters long.
Wow.
Some megalodons grew even bigger than this, 75 feet. Maybe
I
even 60.
want 200 feet.
200 feet? Jeez.
Yeah.
Or about the length of a large bus. It was more than twice as long as its modern relative, the great white shark. It looks so tiny.
Why is there a salmon shark?
Oh no, that's the smallest shark.
Okay, so
Which is the largest living predatory fish. You can also read this on Epic. You can tell it's Epic. Just search Megalodon and then you'll find this book. Yes?
Not to be mean, but I kind of think his English is a little bad. I'm legit. He sometimes messes up on really easy words. Like, the, he says is the. Not trying to explain. I'm not trying to explain it.
The biggest great white shark on record measured 21 feet, 6.4 meters. 15 meters. Sheesh. In length. Scientists estimate that the largest Megalodon grew to at least 52 feet, and perhaps longer. Yeah. It would have weighed more than 105,000 pounds.
That's as heavy as a whale shark. It would slap you with its tail.
Sheesh, Sean. Or 48,000 kilograms. Or 53 tons.
Oh,
Since
a tail
great
was
white,
like 20.
Since great white sharks' females are larger than males, it is possible that Megalodon females were also larger than males, and thus may be the largest megalodons of all. The shark says you to subscribe or it'll eat you.
Yeah.
Except for its massive size, Megalodon probably looked much like today's great white shark. This ocean predator is known for its compact torpedo-shaped body, big fins, and
Fat tail.
large crescent-shaped tail. Its huge mouth, which extends past its large eyes, is lined with blade-like teeth. Megalodon had a proportionally.
What word are you on? I'll pronounce it.
This one. Should we click it?
Yes.
Okay.
Proportionate.
I can't.
Proportionate. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't pronounce it. Broader head and heavier lower jaws than the great white shark and more vertebrate in its backbone. Ancient and modern sharks. The first sharks were swimming in the oceans of the world 450 million years ago, long before there were dinosaurs, mammals, birds. Sharks are among the oldest kinds of fish. Some of their basic features have changed so little over time that people sometimes think of them as living fossils, like the frilled shark.
Frilled shark. Yeah, it looks like a tube.
Yeah, I know.
And no eyes. Scary.
Here's the thing. The Megalodon lived in the Pleistocene era.
I'm gonna read about narwhals.
Yes, he's gonna do it because
I love narwhals. Narwhals.
Just copyright. Okay then. Sharks live throughout the world's ocean and play an important part in the balance of nature. Although sharks are typically viewed as dangerous predators, most species are not a threat to humans. Today, there are about 400 living species of shark, which are grouped in about 30 scientific families. Both Megalodon and the great white shark are lamed sharks, a family of predatory sharks that includes the mako, salmon, and porbeagle. This group...
Porbeagle.
Okay, thanks. This group also includes other prehistoric large-toothed sharks that were relatives of Megalodon.
Relative. You said relatives.
Sorry.
You're English.
Like Megalodon, they had unusually large teeth, but none of their teeth ever reached the enormous size of those of Megalodon.
Sorry if I yawned too loud. I yawned really loud.
Shark. What's that?
Bye.
The Megalodon says to like the video and subscribe if you are enjoying the video and maybe the series. There's going to be an entire playlist of it.
And it's called All About Ocean Animals.
No, it's Oceanic Adventures.
Oh, we're gonna release that book.
Yeah, there's a book about it.
But we haven't finished it.
Yeah, but we're not going to tell them where we're going to sell them yet.
Yeah.
Megalodon roamed the oceans of the world for at least 17 or 18 million years ago, beginning about 20 million years ago, during a period that geologists call the Miocene epoch. At that time,
Miocene
epoch.
E-pooch.
At that time, much of the Earth was covered by warm seas. Not gonna say it.
Miocene E-pooch.
Was followed by the Pleistocene epoch, or era, which began about 5 million years ago. During the Pleistocene, yeah, that's what I said, era, or epoch, North and South America began joined at the Isthmus of Panama. I'm 9 and I can't speak English properly.
Wow.
Megalodon swam in Pleistocene oceans along with the ancestors of modern whales and porpoises, as well as fish and other sea life. Megalodon became extinct about 2 million years ago, near the end of the Pleistocene era. Although some people think Megalodon may have been alive more recently, there's no accurately dated fossil evidence to show that it was. Yeah, we're also going to read a comic. So, after this page, and then we're going to stop the video and read the comic. It's pretty cool. Although Megalodon has long been gone, we know that these sharks existed because of the teeth they left behind. Giant teeth have been unearthed from hillsides in California and from fossil deposits in Florida, Maryland, and North Carolina, as well in Belgium, Morocco, Obama, Mexico, South America, South Africa, and other places once covered by ancient seas. The biggest megalodon tooth ever found was nearly 7 inches, 18 centimeters tall. It was discovered in Peru in 1987.
Why is everything people discover in the 19s?
I don't know. By comparison, the largest tooth of a great white shark is only 2.5 inches, 6.3 centimeters high. Terrible.
High, not long.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Megalodon teeth are triangular, with a narrow, dark section between the root and the top of the tooth. The edges are serrated like the blade of a saw. This made them ideal for cutting through flesh. A tooth from a living shark is white. It is made from the same material as the teeth, dentine coated with hard enamel. When a tooth becomes fossilized,
Be quiet.
The living material is usually replaced by minerals. The dentine and enamel remain intact. The color of the fossilized megalodon teeth varies from being beige or ocher or to brown or black, depending on the mineral content soil in which they buried. And then we're going to stop here and read the comic. In Mega Shark. I'm going to have this page. You can
Pause.
Pause it. And then we're going to go to the comic.
Maybe shark in Pacific Ocean.
Summertime, 4 million years ago, off the coast of what is now Peru, 2 large sharks were born from a monster mother, a full-grown Megalodon in the shallow coastal waters that will be their nursery. Those are Megalodons.
Megalodon, yes, Megalodon.
Yeah, I know it's a Megalodon. And be quiet!
Okay.
Once free, the baby sharks swim away as fast as possible to avoid being eaten by their mother. As they head towards the reef, a shadow passes overhead. It is a long-finned mako shark, attracted by the scent of the birth. 3 years later, only one of the babies is still alive. The surviving shark, a male, has grown to 9.5 feet. That's short, to be honest. 2.9 meters long, and is now on the hunt for prey. A pair of juvenile, I'm not going to pronounce that, practices jousting on the seafloor near the coast. The clack-clacking of their tusks attracts the young megalodon. It powers in for them
to get
for the kill.
For lunch.
Whatever how you pronounce that, I'm not going to pronounce this word. Spot the Megalodon just in time. They swim away, using their tusks to whip up clouds of sediment from their seabed to hide themselves. The young shark veers past of feeding. I have no idea what that's pronounced. The sea sloth remains motionless until the shark passes. The Megalodon sees a pod of dwarf killer whales heading inshore. The pod might mistake it for a meal. Oh, there's a sperm whale. A group of whatever that's called are also hunting today. They're closing in on a shoal of herring. The juvenile Megalodon is swimming fast forward towards the seal, but it has competition rising from the deep. It's a juvenile raptorial sperm whale.
Just if you didn't know, those
tiny fish are omnivores.
On the Megalodon are called primordials. They eat parasites off the sharks. They can be on turtles, stingrays,
anything.
Sperm
whales the sperm whale approaches the Megalodon and uses its bulk to bump the shark aside. The Megalodon twists to snap at the sperm whale, but the whale has already shot forward in a flurry of bubbles. The whatever that's called, spot the danger and darted away from herring to head for shore. Yeah, you made a mistake. The seals quickly swim to shore and begin to leap from the water. The sperm whale is reluctant to enter the shallows and risks getting beached. It turns away, but other hunters are not so careful. On the beach, a dwarf killer whale rides on the surf to shore on its belly and gets its breakfast. 12 years later, the male Megalodon is fully grown. This guy, baby. It is by far the largest predator to stalk the ocean. It is an hour after dawn. It's best hunting time when the water is so dim and murky from the nighttime. Those whales are dirty. A pod of whatever that's called gives the giant a wide berth as they pass, but Megalodon is looking for bigger game to feed its gigantic appetite. Cruising the surface, it senses that pod of whatever is gathered some distance away, and whatever that is engulfs circle its fin, waiting for scraps. Is that a great white shark or is that a Megalodon baby?
read it.
I think it's a great white shark. The mighty Megalodon begins to dive, scaring off a great white shark that has been causing a porpoise. Yeah, that's a great white shark. Why does it look like a Megalodon? Megalodon's dark gray upper body color camouflages it as it descends into the gloom. Now, whatever that is are busy feeding on a rich shoal of krill that has been risen to the surface. They are unaware of the distant diving shark. Just above the seafloor, there are hammerhead sharks and stingrays. The Megalodon levels off and positions itself for an attack run. It disturbs the stingrays and the hammerhead shark that was hunting them, propelling itself straight upward with ever faster flicks of immense and powerful tail. The Megalodon leaves sharks and turtles tossed in its wake. Sorry, hammerhead.
Because you're a hammer, he might move you to smack something.
Gathering speed, the Megalodon aims straight up at the surface. The shark upward angle cloaks it from the whatever echolocation. And even if they do see it, there's nowhere to run. There's a lot of manta rays. Mantis rays swerve to avoid rising the shark. The shark reaches terminal velocity, mouth grip. It is homing on a juvenile, whatever that's called, and it can kill one bite and eat quickly. The Megalodon breaches, leaving the juvenile off the water and bouncing on its nose a moment. But the shark nudged away. The whale toppled over its head to land back into the sea. This is what it basically would look like right now. Ain't you? The Megalodon turns around to attack again, but quickly changes direction are difficult with such a massive body. The delay gives the pod a chance to run for it. The Megalodon starts to chase them, but the whales have great endurance. Finally, an elderly, whatever that's called, strength moves out. It eels off to dive and seek refuge in the deep. It is now a race at the bottom. A race the elder whale cannot win. At first hit, the Megalodon's razor-sharp teeth sink into the whale's midriff. The shark thrashes its head from side to side to slice off a hunk of flesh. It loses some teeth in the process. Doesn't matter. It grabs its mouthfuls and swims away to swallow it, leaving the doom, whatever that's called, to drift in shock. The kill quickly attracts other predators of all sizes ready to feed, but they all make way for the Megalodon as it swims back for another bite. And you can pause this to read this. There's a great white shark. Don't know what this is called.
A whale beast.
Yeah, it's a whale beast, whatever. I can't say that. A sea soft, a walrus face whale.
Wait, an extreme seal, a sea sloth, a walrus-faced whale, a dwarf killer whale, a great white shark, a whale beast, and a raptorial sperm whale.
Okay, this is going to be an insanely long video.
Hi. If you'd like to continue, please ask a grown-up to help you.
Maybe we can't.
So, just press the axis, okay?
Yeah, I know, but you can't read.
No, it's okay. I'll show you.
No, you can't read it.
I'll show you. So
if I click another one.
Hi.
See?
If you'd like to continue, please ask a...
Okay, so yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and like this video, or you might get chomped into a rotten flesh like a whale. What? That's just weird. Anyway, have a great time. Remember, there's an entire collection waiting for you to view.
See you later.